Hello and welcome to Sophia Temple Tarot. Let's go. Grand Rising, you guys. Happy Friday. Sending you good vibes, good vibes. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, good. All right. We're going to start this how we usually end this. I'm going to start with the challenge and the conclusion. I'm going to just go into detail with tarot and then we're going to go from there. All right. Disclaimer, I'm along with the reader. I go with my storylines and tangents. Although I'm really going to try not to make this one this long, but it always comes back full circle. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let's have some fun. If it don't apply, let it fly. Use your God-given discernment. And let's start the show. This is a general collective timeless message. Whenever it reaches you, it's for you. Eat the meat and potatoes and spit out the bones. Patooey. Spit out the bones, unless you're like me, like that. Eat those too, so. Let's get into it and see what this weekend is looking like for us, or today, or the rest of this. I don't know. I'm tired. Y'all know how it is. What time is it? It's 6:49. I've been up since 5:55. I was like, let me go turn around and see what time it is. That just said 5:55. I said, let me try to go back to sleep. My alarm said, get the fuck up. I'm like, then I was looking through, like, scrolling through YouTube, because y'all know my little ritual. I like to laugh before I start these readings, if I can. And I scrolled through somebody, he was like in his robe, and he was like playing some, like, I guess EDM rave music, and he was in his living room, and it was like, then he paused and he was like, get the fuck out of bed. I was like, bro, I hate this. When you get to a certain frequency with the universe and you are able to catch on to the messages, it's almost like the universe is now aware that you're aware to the messages they send you. So for some of us, the messages start getting real direct, real crazy, real direct, literally telling you what to do. So you can't say that you don't know what to do. I don't know. Somebody, you could be talking to somebody. I don't know. This could be for like 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Don't jump into anything. I don't care how this person makes you feel, because for some of you, this person, like, it's the culture right now to, like, it's almost like hookup culture. But the thing about this is where the deceit comes in. You were in the front seat, so it's going to look like this person wants to treat you like a passenger princess, but they got people that's like hoes in the background. One girl kept saying, I mean, I fuck with you, or I fuck with you, I fuck with you, but you gotta pay for my phone. 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 So it's like somebody's getting people, like, this one suits this fancy, this one suits my need here, this one suits my needs here, and this one suits my needs here. But if I had to put anybody on top, it would be you, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be faithful to you. So be careful what you're saying yes to. Get all the Carfax first, okay? That's for people that's still dating. Because somebody wants to, like, it's like all of you make his journey easier, but I don't see this person making your guys' journey easier. Because I'm like, if you, the men I've dated in the past, I'm not asking 15 times for no fucking phone. So it's giving, like, leverage. Like, it's like somebody may know that you want something. Like, you may like words of affirmation or affection. Somebody may like material things. Somebody just wants to be in their company. And yeah, somebody got a bitch for every day. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with it. Because while that's happening, somebody is like, where is Mrs. Right? I gotta see her. Travel all across the world just to meet her. Where is Mrs. Right? Fuck that. Why does that keep coming out? Huh. You know why I think this keeps coming out? Because this card keeps on coming out. And I shuffle before and during the reading. Somebody's magic can't work on you because they ain't shit. And somebody's magic can't work on you because the places in you that were not fully developed, or parts of you that you needed to work on, it's like you worked on those areas already. So you may be getting like your spiritual abilities are becoming more profound. They're becoming more enhanced because you're just, I feel like it's not so much of spirit giving you more. I feel like shit has been in your face all along, and it's just like there were certain things in you that needed to shift and change and come together for you to see clearly. Because a lot of the messages are in our face all the time, but if you don't have the eyes to see, you can't see. If you don't have the ears to hear, you can't hear. So I feel like I'm hearing you're fully developed. Like whatever you needed to develop in spiritually, you've developed in it. So you're able to see, it's like beyond the dome. You know that painting where it's a dome and a woman is just trying to like peek outside of it? It's like you're now able to see beyond the dome, the world that was already in your face but hidden in plain sight. Ooh. You're it's like you've entered a realm now where you can your knowledge is expanding. Your discernment is on point. Your intuition is on point. If it don't feel good, it's probably not good. You've been through enough to know, not saying be paranoid about stuff and always ask thee before me, ask thee most high before me. But to your energy, it's contagious. Somebody's obsessed with you. Whether somebody could be, they know you're a powerful person. They're obsessed with the ability to control your emotions. Like, I know how to make you feel high. I know how to make you feel low. And it's like, I don't know. I've had people be like, I'm having like a emotional situation, and people be like kind of like you know. I get two responses. Let me say that I get two responses. I get the person that wants to be like, I know who the good person is. The person that wants to rush in and actually help. Then I get the person that caused the situation that wants to eventually turn around and act like they didn't do anything. So I get the person that actually wants to come in and help. Oh no, something's wrong. I got you. I got you. I got you. Then I get the other person that's in the background like, hi, I was able to get a rise out of you. I'm like, there's a fucking deadly virus going on. They said it hasn't reached. And out of nowhere, my daughter just gets sick. Out of nowhere, she just gets sick. And you think this is the time to play with me, and then this is when I start to react, or I respond with, I usually leave a situation. So I left. This actually happened yesterday, because I'm about to pop off. So I know me as a recovering hothead. I have to leave because furniture will fly. You don't know me. I have godly and ungodly strength. Stop playing with me. You think I just had 3 kids? You know what I had to go through to have those kids? All of us almost died, and we still here. We're doing better than ever. Baby girl was sick. I had to take her to the doctor. The same bitch in the front that do too much did it too. She did too much again. And at this time, I couldn't take it. It was one of those things I just kind of shut down. And I told my kids I was going to take them somewhere else. And this is their doctor. And the manager knew. I'm going to put this as story time too. The manager knew me, because isn't that the first time she seen me about to pop the fuck off. So she comes out like she always does. Oh, you need some water? I'm sorry. What happened? What is it? I'm like, bruh, you've had 3 generations of my family in this practice, bruh. You know the steam is real. The steam is real. I'm like, I'm about to change. I'm scared of me when I start to change. I'm not gonna lie. There's so many times I blacked out and I looked around. I'm like, oh shit, who made this big mess? Just like the big comfy couch. Me? I was mad. Let me get that room right there. Like, I will fuck shit. I'm scared of me. Now I see why somebody was like, they were saying something, and somebody was fucking with me and I said that wasn't what you were supposed to do or something like that. And somebody was like, yeah, they should never fuck with you because you scare grown men. And I was like, what? No, the fuck I don't. And then I was like, that alone right there, that switch up, yep. Because you know, I'm not scared of nothing. I'm sorry. When you had to study in hell, and you had to fight your way to heaven, you ain't too scared to be seen just about every demon. Oh, you would look like a different rendition of that one? Oh, okay. Like, so I was mad as shit because she do this shit all the time. The whole time I'm talking to some people on the phone, she don't know who I'm calling because I will call the U.S. Council members. I will call Congress on your ass. I don't just let shit know. I'll get Congress involved in this shit. That's how mad I get. I'm like, somebody got to see this. So it didn't even have to get there. I just made a phone call to somebody. But the manager of the hospital, whatever, clinic, whatever, came out and she was like, she made it better. She made it better. She did. Because I'm like, bruh, it hurts being a recovering anything because you have the temptation to always go back. But you choose not to, which makes you feel good inside because you're like, I could fucking set this bitch ablaze. But then you start to really learn your power. For the simple fact, the reaction was the scary part. And I didn't have to get to the ablaze part. Shows me that I'm truly growing within myself, even if, you know, other people want to continuously see my growth and antagonize me, you know. I, like, most of the time I immediately go into prayer. And, like, even my short little mini prayers, shit happens. I'm like, Lord, even the simple things like, Lord, why are they doing this? Boom. It's like the angels come in like, shoo. What are they doing, huh? What? Checking everybody. I'm talking about hearts are in stomachs, stomachs are in assholes, balls are to the floor, dicks are shriveled up. No. It's 7, y'all. No cares. Exactly. You know. And the thing about it is, I was not wrong. She really didn't handle the situation, and usually she be the one. She won't handle the situation accordingly, and she'll laugh about it. This time she didn't laugh. She was silent. She usually be a ma'am afterwards. Nope, she didn't do that either. It's like, oh, I got caught up. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that's on some trickery shit when it comes to dating, HR, leasing offices, tenants unions. A lot of people that's full of shit right now is getting exposed. They've done so much fucked up shit in the dark that once, just a little bit, I talked about this before, somebody stuffed all this shit in the closet and shit started to pile out, but they ignored it and they kept stuffing shit in the closet. And the day that all this shit comes out the closet is going to be the day of an inspection. Like, they're not going to know. It can be a spiritual inspection. They're not going to know what to do. They can't lie about it. They can't cover it up. All this shit is going to be right out in the open. So yeah, always know that if somebody ever trying to play with you, there's ways that they tell on themselves. Like, I had to break up with somebody because I felt like this person was a weirdo, like a Holly weirdo, like a Trump weirdo. You know what I'm talking about? They do things with little people and stuff like that they're not supposed to do. And I didn't say anything. Something the spirit said, this person is going to be telling themselves. I was talking to this person. Let's say we were talking about lamps. I was like, bro, why didn't you get the light bulb for the lamp? This dude immediately starts talking about children in that way. I was like, oh, nah, we can't do business together. Nah. I literally just, dude, mid-sentence, I just blocked him. Hung up the phone and blocked him. I was like, I can't do business with you. Because I wasn't even talking about that. I could see we were on the topic. But we were somewhere all the way over here, and then you just bring up something all the way over here. We wasn't nowhere near that topic. So, oh, I don't do that. No, I didn't mention that. We weren't even talking about that. The guilty shall speak. Everyone counted you out. Everyone counted you out, but you still made it. Unrighteous. They was not supposed to do something. Okay. Let's say you were supposed to rebuild. Let's say you had a narcissistic family or lover or whatever. You were supposed to rebuild. Motherfuckers made it impossible for you to do it, but you did the impossible. So I want you to understand this today. If you don't get anything from this message, if you can get to this place when it says no cares, nobody cared, and you had to climb out of hell to get to this place of wholeness, maybe you did feel a little like a little wanky, a little wonky, a little shaky. Okay, if you can do the impossible, pull yourself out of hell, and you might not have had the best mindset, but you still have one thing on your mind is you had to get out of this shit. We had to get out of this shit, collective. And you did get out of this shit, collective. You did something that a lot of people don't do or don't do for real. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that act like I'm healed, I let that go, but that's just an act. When you really see who they really are, no. Like, it reminds me of my choir director. If you see my choir director after practice during the performance, you would think that she was like our mom, and she kind of sort of was to a certain extent. She had her little mommy moments with all of us, but she looked like she knew what she was doing. She was in control. She didn't look like she cussed us out or put me in the hallway for calling her an asshole in sign language. But then she says that she's an asshole. Anyway. But if you see us when it's time to perform, you would never know that the class could get so fucking messy. Like, we sitting up there having interventions and shit. I remember I had one. I was like, me? I'm in the hot seat. Oh, I should have known from then. That hot seat was going to come right back around. Lord, they love me in the hot seat. I'm like, can you? You always rise to your potential. Don't have to be so hot though. Shit, call her the bag. If she want a bag, hustle never fold. Put some pressure on that ass. And I think that's what it is. Sometimes we don't want to admit that. You know, a lot of us were grown. We don't have our parents around us to push us. We need a little pressure from somewhere, and we don't like to admit it. Because I know when the Most High put pressure on me, at the end of that season, I'm reaping all the harvest from that pressure. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm looking at myself like a big dog because I didn't think that I could really do it or get out of it. I knew I could, but I was like, what is it going to cost me? Sleep, peace, happiness, what? Not being around hubby. You know, I hate that. I love my man. Like, what is it going to cost me to do this? It's not that I can't do it. What is it going to cost me? That's where I'm at now. I can do whatever. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But what is it going to cost me? Because that's what I have to start praying for right now. But my OG Most High takes care of me. But if you don't hear anything from this message, is if you can get yourself out of this and you didn't have no help, you ain't know how it's going to happen, you just have faith, then you can go and you can go through glass ceilings. You can go through different heights. Because you went through this, it sets you up. Whether it's a betrayal from your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, the dog, your lover, your cat, your doctor, shit. HR, your leasing agent, somebody you thought around the way was your friend and found out that she's a fake ass bitch who needs to keep her fucking distance. Like Kevo Stage Comedy Show, keep your distance. During the pandemic, nah. I feel like a lot of people, yeah, some people are not gonna like you because you can see their demons. If you can get through this, you can literally get through anything. When they say the worst is over, it's true. The only problem, I'm going to say this personally, the only problem with the worst being over is that I feel like there needs to be an empathic rehab. There needs to be an empathic, like, therapy, like, retreat for us because a lot of us are not the same. A lot of us have been depleted. A lot of us brains have been rewired. We're trying to reprogram and rewire it. A lot of us have been through some things that we will never forget. And a lot of us need nurturing, and that's the part that I be feeling type of way sometimes, to be completely transparent, is that a lot of us needs healing in certain situations, and because of work and school and children and stuff, you're not always able to like just kind of like I need a week just to breathe. You're not always able to do that. So I encourage you. What I like to do is look forward to things. To start to try to look forward to things. Like for instance, like Monday. Usually my Mondays are my days off, but I've been like picking up more shifts and more hours, and things have changed. But I think what I want to do is work smart, not hard. So I do have some things I need to read over. And I think the way I'm going to do it, because I'm a water sign, I realized that when I work with water, and I learned this from a warlock, he's like, I told him when I thought he was my friend, I was like, I feel depleted and whatever. I said, but I feel like I tell him every time I go to the pool, I feel better. It's weird. And he was like, because you said you're a water sign, that's your element. So you need to be in your element for you to be replenished. So I realized, although I don't know how to swim, going to the pool, for me, even if it's just sitting in the pool for 30 minutes or sitting in the jacuzzi for 15 minutes, is extremely therapeutic. It's like one of those cheat codes. Like it just automatically fills my cup. Like if I was a fire sign, I have sparklers. I have a lot of fire in my chart. That's why I still got sparklers from last year. I'll go light some sparklers outside and be completely terrified. I'll go pop a firecracker. I'll cook. I'll go and make some time to go grilling outside. Like if I needed to connect with fire, because I have a lot of fire in my chart. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart. If I was earth sign, I'd go outside the ground, hug a tree, put my feet on a nice uh, wood floor, the woods, forest floor. Of course, make sure you're not stepping on anything you're not supposed to. And if I was an air sign, if I was an air sign, I'll go take a flight somewhere. I'll go play with bubbles. I'll go, which I still do now. I'll go, take a brisk walk, a nice walk. Yeah, I work with the elements. So somebody just may help you working with your element. If you an earth sign, go outside. Air sign, find something to do with air. Blow a whistle. Do, 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 do. Maybe taking a brisk walk or something, or, a boat ride or something like that if you can afford it or whatnot. Yeah, somebody's not smart. They don't have the means for themselves, a means to an end for themselves. So they don't have enough to say this person, it says prosperity in reverse. Somebody might wanted to act like they were like a big dog like you, but people are starting to see that not only is this person not intelligent or don't use their intelligence, but they're not as prosperous. They don't really have anything going for themselves. And it's really hard to make somebody or put somebody in a devastating place when you don't yourself don't have much going for yourself. Vacation came out in reverse. I usually don't read it in reverse, but under intelligence in reverse, I think I'm here, we're not in Kansas anymore. I feel like if somebody wanted to make you feel bad and flaunt somebody in your face, they're breaking up. Somebody could be moving out of a house, or they're going through a lot right now. Prosperity in reverse, somebody says do anything for clout. I mean, need I say more? Do anything for clout. This person does anything for clout to make it look like they're prosperous without actually doing the work to be prosperous. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, from Birkin, I just ain't chirping. Hi. It's Friday. Y'all already know what day it is. For tomorrow, it's Sipping with Sophia. To tune in, like, share, and subscribe to this video. And to prep you for my newcomers for Sipping with Sophia, you might want to check out one of my other Sipping with Sophia readings, just to prep you for tomorrow. And I kind of do the same thing on Sunday, but I call it Sunday service. That's where we sit and we talk. Like aunties and uncles. Keep me on fire. To me, this spilling liquor all over the time. I've been drinking watermelon. I want you, Johnny, right here, baby. I want you right now. Some of y'all in that mood, we be all night. Today? Not today. I'll put that back in. Oh, no, it came back out today. So today, you're not going to be going through maybe today might be an easier day for you. You've been going through a lot, honey. This is devastation in reverse, or somebody had plans for you in a bad way, and I guess it's getting blocked because it's devastation in reverse. And okay, Saturday. So somebody's like, well, I got the next day. But you'll be using your wisdom. This person could be a con artist. Somebody could be trying to do something to you and something may happen and they're like, oh, I got you, I'm gonna say that. But it's like you got a lot of backing, credibility, and your defense is pretty strong. So whatever they're trying to make it seem like, and they're not around you, so they can't really sell anything. It's like he say, she say, or something like a hearsay. Okay, you just because you think something happened doesn't mean it happened. Busted. Cheating, theft, creeping, scheming, drugs. She loves you, and she's going to motivation. Rebirth, North Node, Emperor in reverse, smoke and mirrors. Somebody lied to this Emperor? Oh, somebody lied to this Emperor. Oh, she's gonna love you. She's gonna love you. She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. Y'all got kids together, or y'all shared a home together, or y'all was together for a while, or that's your daughter, your sister. Just give it time. No, allow me to reintroduce myself. Meaning I'm a whole nother person. I've spent so much time away that that's my post marriage card. That's wedding. Like I'm not even I don't even got the same last name, boo boo. You missed out on so many years. Somebody sees by missing out on years of your life, like some of the best years of your life, they're now realizing they are missing out on some of the best years of their life. They didn't have the creativity, and even if they had the creativity, they didn't have the motivation. I could be your motivation. Maybe you were set to be this person's motivation. Maybe you were like a cheerleader. Oh, I think I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right here when I need her. But somebody, you're not that cheerleader no more. I'm here, bad dreams, waiting on the other side. I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these bad dreams. You're a daydreamer. You could be having lovey-dovey dreams. This ex or these people, this mom, whoever, yours, nope. Waiting on the other side. No sound but not cry. I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these bad dreams. Waiting on the other side. No sound when I cry. I love you and I need you to set me free from all of these bad dreams. I remember I heard that song like 10 times one day. Like I just kept playing it because I knew it was a message. And I was like, oh, somebody's calling you in the spirit. They were speaking to you through music for some of you, and they want to let you know that they are not having a good time. The only time I remember being light or feeling light energy, feeling like, okay, it's just a day, I'm not battling no demons, I'm just chilling, was with you, and they fumbled you. In their minds, they remember feeling at peace while they probably pissed you the fuck off, just freshly cheated, telling you smell like a ton of bacon that's been sitting out in dirty mop water for 3 days. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to clean up, you need to do this. They don't do shit. Somebody, it's like you was living in hell, they was living in heaven. Like they was like, yeah. So why would you be in heaven when your person's in hell? So you was comfortable. So somebody's hell is your heaven. So for you to have good dreams, the collective will need to have bad dreams. Okay, that's what you're saying. Because you said bad dreams. Those sound when you cry. You said you love me and you need me to set you free. So if I set you free and this realm requires a body, this bad dream world requires a body and you're that body, and I set you free, where the fuck does that leave me? Okay, you could stay. I remember I went to my aunt, and she was the worst aunt to go ask for advice. She's not married. She got cheated on. And she tells everybody's business in the family. So if you cheating on your spouse and she knows she's going to lure you guys in her home, like, hey, you want some dinner? And then she's going to tell you to your face, your husband cheating on you. Now, I know some people would think that's nice, but a lot of people in the family didn't like it. Even the ones, I guess, that found out, because they said that the place that she's doing it from is a bitter place. Like, I'm not happy. You can't be happy. And she said it out her mouth. She said, if you cheating and you come to my house, I'm snitching on you. Because the way she found out she was getting cheated on, her husband butt dialed her while he was in the middle of a session with another woman. So she called her son to come in the room. This is how dramatic my family is. To come in the room and witness. Yeah, I was like, this is why I can't fuck with y'all. I would just hung up or recorded that shit and got the divorce papers together. But she make money, a lot of it. So I see why he didn't want to get divorced, but she eventually divorced him. Yeah. So that was that. Yeah. So I don't know. These people, they was like, I could see you was doing that just to help, but you're not doing that just to help. You doing that because you hurt. I'm like, man, at least I fucking know. Fuck out of here. And I was talking to her about, so she's not the person to ask for advice when it came to dating. I was telling her that my baby father, the second one, the one that be back and forth, he a jailbird, very basically. And I didn't know that before we got together. Or I didn't want to believe it. And he told me he would unalive himself or something like that. And I told my aunt, I said, well, he said da-da-da-da, and if I da-da-da, or da-da-da-da, the situation was da-da-da-da, and he said he'll unalive himself if da-da-da-da. She was like, okay. She's like, from Liberia. Okay. Go tell him, go kill himself. I said, auntie, you're a nurse. What? She was like, I tell him to go kill himself, fool. I don't have time for this. Bye. I said, oh my God. My advice, never ask your drunk auntie who escaped a fucking 20-year war, where most of her life was war, that's a divorcee, for any relationship advice. Don't ask. I was like, that's not right, auntie. We supposed to be Christian. Like, that, you shouldn't say that. She's like, but what can you do? For it to stop, you would have to suffer, right? I'm like, oh, I ain't think about it like that. But, don't do that. Don't harm yourself. We don't do self-harm over here. And we don't even encourage that for the karmics. We encourage them to heal. And it seems like that's like acid to the skin with them. It's like, just heal. Exactly. You have to shed off, it's like hyaluronic acid. You got to shed off the old skin to expose the new one. But this person is giving me snake vibes. This person could even work with your mother. This could be your mother. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, femme fatale energy. Whatever magic she did on you was broken. It's like, who did voodoo on my love life? Oh, it could have been your mom. It could have very well been voodoo, and it could have very well been your mom. Yeah, she tried to curse you to heartbreak, but I feel like with the Magician in reverse, she only cursed herself. She tried to curse your love life. Yeah, but she didn't get no victory in doing this. Or that you don't get victories. It's not working. None of this shit is working. She wanted your love to be rejected. She wanted you to stay in heartbreak. She wanted you to not get any victories. She didn't want you to come off like peaceful and okay and level-headed. Your mother didn't want to. I'm sorry, that's not funny. Nah, it's cool because my mother didn't want the best for me either. To this day, she don't want the best for me. And that's why, like, if my dad could just he's a womanizer. He got 20 kids. He got like 10 baby moms. Like, if he wasn't such a womanizer and he controlled himself and he actually gave a fuck about his kids and not the image that he wants, where all the baby mamas are cool with him and all the kids are cool with him, if he took accountability for not being in our lives and entering all of our lives again at like the same age between 16 and 17 where everything was pretty much done, but we're still kid enough to call you dad and we want that, and then we get older and we let you go. Like, if he was open to this healing journey, I would still have a relationship with my dad. I would, if he was open to the healing journey. But since he's not, and he likes to delegate, like he likes to push off his responsibilities to other people. But the one brother that he used to do that to all the time, like if I needed anything, it would be like, okay, go to your brother, go to your brother, go to your brother. He's dead now. So we looking at him like, now he's gone. Now you actually got to be dad. You think this man is trying to be dad? Fuck no. Told that man not to get married. No, we told him not to. He can get married, but we told him not to have more kids to get to know the kids that he already had. This nigga said, y'all ever watch Friday? It is Friday. Y'all ever watch Friday, the first one? Where the mom came out and Miss Parker was like, hey girl, call me later. She was like, okay. That's exactly the okay he said. He was like, I said, Dad, we said, it was me and my sisters. We said, Dad, no more kids because you got to get to know the kids you already had. He said, okay. And had another child, married the mother, divorced the mother within 5 years, and then now he got a co-parent. She left and she moved to another state. We looking at him like, didn't we just tell you not? Like, we literally just trying to save you from this. But since you didn't listen, we're not going to tell you nothing no more. Now he wants all his daughters and everything back and stuff like that. And the main daughter he wants back is me. But I'm like, no, I'm going to go with my big sister on this one because she's like the main one that gives you breaks. I don't give you breaks. I think I need to give you a long break. And I know why he's like, hell no. Because my mom was one of the only ones that just left. Like, she just left. She took the kids and left. She said she didn't care about him. She only cared about the money. So it was easy for her to leave. I know I'm talking a lot, but this all ties in. It's going to tie in. Or you may be able to relate to the situation. It's going to tie in. Yeah, devil. Obsessive, controlling, toxic. Somebody could be in a relationship and still be lusting after you. Which is making, I hate when niggas do that. I hate when people do that. Like, yeah, this person's a hoe. But he won't let somebody go. So you could be dealing with somebody like that right now. Somebody is, it's like your love life. Like, somebody's trying to curse your love life. But they can't do it. And not only that, it's like you're able to see. Yes! It's like you're able to see this shit coming a mile away and dip. Oh. If I'm burping, I just say turban. That was a powerful one, too. Yeah. It's like you dipped and went straight to the bag. This could have been in your past. Capricorn energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. What is that? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy with all these cups. Yeah. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Somebody, it's like you dipped and you just start focusing on the bag. It's like you dip and you're getting rewarded. Yeah, she have very good opportunities coming towards you. Could be financially something. Talk about that when we talk about the Ace of Pentacles. That's something that you can touch. It's tangible. Somebody's fucked up behavior is backfiring. People are wishing that they gave you a solid offer now. Somebody wish they could have did it right, but they're now realizing like, I'm in the reverse because of me. I'm not in the reverse because she didn't do what she didn't do. I'm in the reverse because of me. I said I'm in the reverse because of me. Somebody's having to sit with themselves. It's like somebody's finally getting to a place where it's like, why do I do the things that I do? It's like somebody wants to try this healing shit. Like, well, maybe if I try this healing stuff, maybe my luck will turn around. Maybe I won't have to go to purgatory or hell. Maybe if I just try to like change my life today. But it's like they lack some type of muscle, like the willpower to really do it, the motivation, all that shit is not there. Pisces. Damn. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Strong Pisces. Somebody's realizing that these ways, that the ways that they have, the manipulation, the cunningness, all right, the cruelty, the emotional, you know what I'm saying, contortion, like these ways is why you left, that you lost the collective, and those ways is why you're not getting them back, and those ways push the collective somewhere else, and that was into the direction of money. Had you not did all that, you could have been with the collective, but you did all that, so you're not, and you got, they get in the bag without you. It's not with or without you anymore. The decision has been made by the universe. They're getting the bag without you, and somebody's realizing that they should have been in the energy that this new person is going to be in, coming towards you. They may want to be in this energy too, but somebody's restless. They're not sleeping at night because they don't think some type of love cycle is complete, or they don't think the cycle is complete. But I feel like with the lovers, it is. You're getting a new lover, although this one doesn't think it's over. Yeah, you're the empress. You need your emperor. This person's an emperor in reverse. This person can't even lead a thirsty horse to water. This new love is gonna make you happy. Because this old love didn't. I'm hearing Saint Olaf, like Golden Girls. This person is like, I love you too. Yeah, wait, I love you when your hair turns gray, yeah. And I still love you if you gain a little weight, yeah. The way you make me feel will always be the same, just as long as your love don't change. This love is gonna be easier. Yeah, somebody has them. They're stuck in a mental entrapment. They gotta keep them in their bad dreams. I mean, there's nothing you can do. You got the Ten of Pentacles to go get. On top of the Empress, this is like what's coming up. This is what's coming up next. Yeah. Somebody may want to either give you a small offer that will throw off your stability, or they're trying to do some type of divination to throw you off your stability. Okay, they're trying to do some divination to throw off your stability. Truth. When would they learn? They gotta go do something else. Do something better. Somebody's like, yeah, better than spell work. No. Dark High Priestess in reverse. I mean, Dark High Priestess in reverse. She's trying to come up against you. Could be a mother figure. Could be somebody else's mother figure. Trying to do some type of magic. Trying to fight you with magic to send you obstacles on your journey. This bitch is a narcissist, or she's working with one. But you keep pushing through all these attacks. There's multiple people doing this too. It could be up to 6 people always like on a daily. Sending you attack. I'm here, Attack on the Titan. Somebody don't know you a Titan in this bitch. You ever see the Titans and Hercules? Them bitches was scary as shit. Them bitches was like mountains that was coming out alive. Somebody think that it's like, y'all, you ever watch Death Note? Like, I need to talk anime for a second. They had Shinigamis, and that's the death god. It's like you have a Shinigami, and there's a book. It's like, it's what is it called? Death Note? Is it called Death Note? Yeah. Is it? Lord. Anyway. And it's a book. And in the book, somebody did you wrong. It's like, it's a form of witchcraft. But somebody did you wrong, you write their first and last name. You gotta know their first and last name. And that's the witchcraft I learned from my family. They be like, don't be telling people your name, and you know, you got to protect yourself even by your name, because witches, they just need your name, your first and last name, to do the work. So, you know, don't be telling all your information to everybody. Um, so they would write the first and last name in the book, and then they would say like death by heart attack, and then the Shinigami will grant. I think he liked apples, so I think he would give him apples or something. But so there's an offer given. Somebody could have tried to do this to you. Write your name somewhere, death by heart attack or death by illness, and you could have got like really sick because they try to attach a death demon to you or something like that. It's like they were looking at your life. They're like, oh, your time is up. No, the fuck it's not. I'm hearing it is if I say it is. No, you ain't shit. Stop. You really ain't shit. I remind people, I never got talked about by a successful person. The only time anybody's tried to check me were unsuccessful people. People that were high vibrational, they never tried to check me. They were always trying to be, they were always concerned. It was not checking, it was like, I'm concerned. And how do we make this better? I realized that with low vibrational people, they be trying to check you. It's like they see you in pain and they try to dig deeper. And I feel like that's what that lady did yesterday. And I just couldn't take it. I was like, I can't. Like, I go through a lot as a black woman in America, especially with twins. People treat you so weird. You're like, I'm sorry. Like, if you're not a twin mom, you don't get it. Like, people treat me so weird. They ask me questions that they know I've heard before. And this is on a daily basis. It's to the point my kids don't even respond anymore. And I do not force them. Oh my gosh, twins. Oh my gosh. Then they'll try to touch them, sit next to them, touch their hair. I'm like, yo, I will knock you the fuck out. I'm like, bro, don't get it twisted. I'm a G in this bitch. I'm a gangster for the Lord. But don't touch my kids. Motherfuckers be like, oh, high five, dirty ass hands. My kids, I don't even have to say nothing. They just don't respond. I'm like, okay. Because I'm not raising just little kids to be little kids. No, I'm raising y'all. And the way I saw it was when I was working in this art institute. And this lady was like, all right, now, let's say her name was Janae. She was like, okay, Janae, stand there, wash your hands. And Janae got up, she stood and washed her hands. I said, wow, she's so well behaved, but you don't talk to her like, baby, Radian, I need you to do that. No, she said, I'm not raising her to be a baby. This is a black woman. She said, I'm raising her to be a grown, strong woman. So I'm not going to talk to her like a baby. I'm going to talk to her like a woman. That's what I'm raising her to be. So that's what I want her to get used to. I'm glad I heard that like 10 plus years ago, because now I do the same thing to my kids and people ask me the same question. And my kids, I'm able to have conversations with them to a certain extent. To a certain extent, they're still kids. You'll be like, yeah, so that's why we got to go do this and that and da da da. They be like, I like balloons, and you're like, that's what that is, you know. I let that be though. I like balloons too, baby girl. Mommy, what's your favorite color? Fuchsia, purple, black, and red, and gold. That's it. Honorable mention, blue. And that's what it is. Y'all gave me what I needed, and I needed to listen here. And I give you what you needed. My honorable mention favorite color is blue. So if you give me anything blue, like an icy, I'm not going to care. I'm going to be excited. I'm saying that for, ooh, I know what I'm saying that for. You have a better relationship with your kids. your pet, your niece, your nephew, your grandma, whatever. You have better relationships when you do get in a relationship. Because I was reflecting on this earlier. Because I remember all the boyfriends I had around my mother, they all just randomly just start hating me one day. And I knew if it wasn't my mother, it was my brother, because we made a pact when we were younger that we were cool with each other, dating each other's friends. So he actually dated my best friend before she passed, and I dated one of his best friends. And well, anyway, let's just say one for right now. So yeah, but we was strong. Like, this was like out in the open, claiming me, like pulling up to my house, chilling with me. And at young, when we were younger, he was like a manager at Starbucks, so he had more money than us. But he chose me, and it's like my mom was so jealous about that. She would talk down on me. I would never date my brother's friends, but he was a really good guy. He was from Guyana and stuff like that. He was a really good guy. He was a sweetheart when he wanted to be. He pretended to be this tough guy, but he was like putty in my hands. But we had a really good relationship, and I was like, and I did it, and I was listening to another reader. They was like, your mom was like working against you in your relationships. And I was like, all those relationships fell through, but it didn't fall through in a way where it's like, oh damn, we disconnected. It fell through in a way where it was like, I have disdain for you. And I'm like, I didn't do anything though. And it's like one of them it stopped a couple years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. But for him to continue with me, he had to go against my brother. And I found out my brother was going to all the dudes that I was talking to, whether he was close with them or not, and telling them to stay away from me. He don't want to see me happy. I know that though. He's told me to my face that he was jealous of me. He said, why? I said, why? He said, because you could do fuck shit, but you do so well in school. Still to this day, you don't look like you do fuck shit. And I'm like, half the time I'm not doing fuck shit. I'm doing what the family deems is inappropriate. Just because y'all think it's inappropriate for me to go out with my friends and wear this skirt or wear this dress or be out till 10:30 instead of 10 o'clock doesn't mean, excuse me, our curfew in my city for children is like 11:45. By 11:45, you need to be in the house, or there are vans that are the police that will pick you up and take you home. I don't. It's called truancy. So I was like, if anything that happens, the van will come get me and take me back home type shit. They have to call your mom. They got to get your information. You just sitting there, it's not the most fun process. And now your name is in the system as like somebody that be truant. He was like, you could do fuck shit. And I realized the fuck shit wasn't really fuck shit. It was like, I'm an African girl. It was things that I was not able to do. It was things that like, I was like 5 years old and I tried to polish my nails and I didn't want my mom to see and I put my socks on. And then she was like, you don't even wait for the nail polish to dry. I was like, I thought she was going to get mad at me polishing my nails. But she never let me leave that down. I was like 12 trying to polish my nails. You never let the polish dry. I was like, that was one time. I've done my nails so many times after that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it was a weird dynamic. I was never able to really be myself. And so many women can attest to that. But a lot of African, like, brown women, black women can really attest to that. Like, our parents, some of us couldn't wear lipstick. I heard one story where somebody said they drank Kool-Aid and try to get their lips like to be red so they could feel, pretty and stuff. I wasn't able to do anything. Even my own money I earned. Oh, you got to go out and earn your own money. I couldn't even have it because somebody was coming to my room stealing it, and it didn't stop until I moved away. Somebody's mad that they don't have some type of control over you anymore. They're not able to manipulate the situation, and now left to your own vices, you became the star. So everything that they say or whatever empire they try to build off your back by setting you through obstacles, siphoning the energy, trying to siphon and swap destinies, swap energies, swap husbands, swap wives, just swap your whole life. I told you, she hangs out for the past 5 years more with my baby father than we ever hung out. He never really invited me to no family dinner. He only invited me to one dinner, and I said I wasn't hungry. I just had his babies. He didn't even ask me what I wanted. He cooked what he thought I wanted. I saw him leave, and I saw his mother take over. So I'm not eating anything from that woman. She touched it, I'm not eating it. And he knew that. He said, but I'm the one who seasoned it. I'm like, I don't want nothing. You left. She touched it. I don't trust her. You eat it. Sat up there and ate it with another bitch. I thought it was his real sister. No, it was some bitch he was fucking that he called sister. I'm like, y'all did me dirty. Y'all. So don't get mad when God showered me with what he showered me with. You can't come. No, you can't come to the Cinco de Mayo party. No, you can't come to baby girl graduation party. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. It's also an aunt, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or some lady that's femme fatale. She's not getting a new beginning, or she was a part of stopping your new beginning. She could have been treating you cold, been in her masculine energy, or somebody else. She told somebody that they wouldn't have a new beginning with you. And you took a leap of faith somewhere else, or you was ready to take a leap of faith with this person, and this person turned on your ass. And when they turned on your ass, they lowered themselves. That's what I don't think they knew. They could have been, oh, okay, I just burped. This person is a dark priest. This person practices darkness. Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody, I'm here, is not ethical. They're not ethical. They don't have much morals. They don't have any morals. Somebody has dead principles. You know, you never know what you really mean to somebody until you know. You never know until you know. I always used to say, you never really know a person till you know a person. And everybody be like, that's true. It's like they got it. I'm like, you never really know a person till you know a person. Like, if you asked me 10 years ago, do I know my baby father? I would say, yeah. But if you ask me today, if I know my baby father, I would probably say the same, yeah. Like, I know what the fuck this nigga capable of. But I don't really think I know this motherfucker. Now I feel like, yeah, I know this motherfucker. This motherfucker ain't shit. I just write you off as ain't shit. This person tried to dominate you. They were being domineering. They did use some type of magic. They could have been doing sex magic on you, unbeknownst to you. You're like, damn, why is this so good? Why am I so addicted? Because they saying, be addicted, be upset. I'm going to pull out all my rules. I'm going to do the shablam. I'm going to hit it like that. Yeah, somebody, yeah. But then get lazy afterwards. Somebody fucked up. This was like the universe keeps saying injustice, injustice, injustice. Like, it's like they spotted the virus and now they're trying to eradicate it. Mm-hmm. You're better off without this person. And it may be, hard times sometimes or some dark days, but you'll make it through it. We're all here. This is a community. We love each other. And I try to check in with you guys at least every morning. I love you. You don't need this. It's like that saying, who needs enemies when you got family, friends, and lovers like this? The illusion is over. That's the fucked up part. See, somebody about to get caught up in their sin. Because if they still doing some fuck shit in the background, doing some type of injustice, and then boom, the veil gets lifted right when they're still doing fuck shit, somebody may pass. Somebody may be doing something that's like illegal. King of Pentacles in reverse. They're doing something, but it's whatever illusion they keep trying is not working. They gotta let this shit go. But they don't want to feel the shame. They don't want to feel the shame of letting this shit go. It's like, to let this shit go, I have to admit that I'm wrong. And then if I'm wrong, then I have to admit that I did too much. And if I did too much, then I have to admit that I did some criminal activities. And if I did some criminal activities, that means I want to make it right. But how do I make it right without exposing myself as a criminal? Well, if I'm already in it, I might as well go hard as fuck in it. No, stupid, stop where you are. Try to do the best you can and just keep moving forward. That's what I would say. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes before. But all I do is catch myself and redirect myself, because I'm getting, somebody could be hitting a dead end and you're getting rerouted because somebody was trying to throw you off. But reroute yourself, apologize to yourself and the universe and Most High, and keep it moving. That's like getting hemmed up on some shit I did when I was 5 or 7. Like, yeah, I took some I thought it was Mentos. It was either Mentos or Tums from a CVS. I am not thinking about that CVS. That CVS is still in existence. I am not thinking about what I did at 5. I've done repented. I've done, you know what I'm saying? I've done outreach work for other people. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Some of us, yeah, late bloomers, yeah, misguided on purpose, yeah, neglected, yeah, not taken care of properly, yeah, or taken care of properly but by a single parent, so it was hard. Yeah, things happen, but how are you going to finish this story out? And this power was always in these people's hands. They didn't want to put in the work. They rather make you feel low. You get all the stuff. Some of these people knew you was always going to make it if you let this go. They didn't think you could let this go, so they thought that because they couldn't do it, so they thought that you would never make it because you had to let certain things go, or them. They don't know that I'm a secret enemy. Oh, yes, the fuck we do. I know what I feel when I come around. What I tell myself when I have my days when I couldn't remember, and I want to save this, I want to personally save this one. I tell myself, honey, you are a queen, you are an empress, you're an empress. The empress has to take care of herself in the empire, not the ones that she chooses, not her little favorites, like those little pick-me-shas and those little mean girls or mean boys and pick-me-dos. Not just the people that are needy, because some people are doing well and they just need that extra $50 to get them to payday, and they really don't really need for shit for real, but they do need that $50 to get them to payday. Everybody in the empire gets taken care of. And as empress, and God putting you as divine feminine empress, he gave you what you need to do this. Now, are we doing Popeyes, or are we going to do the curry chicken we made last night? Matter of fact, I'm going to do the curry chicken we made last night. I made some bomb-ass curry chicken pasta. I've been obsessed with pasta. Bomb-ass curry chicken pasta. That shit was delicious. I ate the whole bowl. Was looking for little pieces of chicken, y'all. Man, that was good. Yeah. God didn't make you divine masculine, divine feminine for nothing, but I've been saying this for months. Rest when you need to. Like, yesterday did not go well at all. Like, I was not feeling it. I was emotional. But when the end of the day came, I tried to extract all that I learned from it. I do feel like I give myself an A+ for effort because I still showed up. Even if I didn't show up in everything that I was supposed to show up for myself, I showed up for myself to a certain extent in the empire. And that was all that's asked for me. So I did my job. And I think you did yours in these people's life. Somebody, their imagination is weak. They know that your imagination is of a child, So it's like, I want a cotton candy tree. And you could get like a little paper mache tree with some non-toxic plastic wrap, and then sit there and just take some non-toxic like tape or food tape, and like paste little cotton candies on there, and have a cotton candy party, like, and then it goes and blows up, and now everybody's calling you for the cotton candy tree, and you making business off that. Somebody doesn't like that you can create from thin air, that you have the mind to think of things like this. Don't that sound fun though? Like for a kids party, like cotton candy tree. Like, you ever see the leaves and just want to eat it? I'm a skinny girl with a fat. Well, I'm a slim thick with a fat girl heart. You never want to just eat the leaves like a salad. What if the leaves were cotton candy? Would you give me $50 for a tree? Something about 50. Somebody put like 50 cents. Go shorty. It's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Taurus. And we're still in Taurus, right? Happy birthday, Taurus. It's like now they want to like nurture your inner child, but they're not trying to stay. I told you, somebody wants you somewhere. They want you in a certain position. Then they want her, then they want her, and they want her. I'm like, got hoes in different area codes. Yeah. Somebody sees that your ships is coming in, things are coming in for you, things that you're passionate, something that ignites you. It's like you could even be going somewhere around the world or around your town or in another state to like explore, go on vacation. You know how to also blend in well wherever you go. You know how to blend in well, okay? Somebody is watching you while they're not having fun, and you're ignoring them. You may not even be looking like you're having fun. You could be still dealing with certain things emotionally. Okay, if I'm burping, I just ain't chirping. But you're not like this person, like just throwing that shit everywhere, just taking it out on everybody. You're not doing that. And I feel like if you are, you know how to ground yourself and catch yourself in retreat. You're ignoring this person. This person could be coming to you, and like I'm seeing this is like almost dreamy in your dream state to try to do something with you. It's like, let's show the 5D that we're still together. And you're like, get the fuck out of my house. How did you get here? Somebody could be trying to hold you in the dream state. Like, I know my baby father, my second one, he's a warlock. He's always trying to hold me. Like, he missed my embrace. Because all we did was just be laid up in the bed. I used to hold him a lot. Because he got out of jail, and he would have these night terrors. He would just jump. He wouldn't do anything, but he would just jump. Like really bad, and I would just hold him, and then he would just stop it. And I learned that from my ex homegirl, because her or our nephew did it, and she was like, when he do stuff like that, you gotta hold him closer like a baby. So that's all I did for him, and it worked. So yeah, somebody's trying to be sneaky, do something sneaky. What is the sneaky thing they trying to do? We got a little bit of time. Oh wow. They're working with a mother figure to try to cause a tower moment. A narcissistic mother figure. They're not done with this whole charade. They're using some type of magic to create tower moments in your life so you can, yeah, they're working with other people to turn your wheel of fortune in reverse. And they shouldn't be doing that. They also could be working with family, and they're doing this at night. They're restless or they can't sleep, so they have to do this at night because they don't have anything else to do. They're doing some type of magic, but with the Ace of Cups in the upright, I feel like you and your person are standing on business. This person is not taking no shit. If somebody chooses you, they choose you, and you guys will be selling off to calmer waters. Spirit is like the time to try to make you. The stars are up right here. So they're try to make you not look like the star, try to redo your healing. It's done. They gotta stop this shit. They gotta find something else to do. They're trying to find a creative way to stop you from moving forward. It's like your chips are coming in a little too fast now. They're trying to slow something down. They're trying to make you redo something. Like keep you in some type of shit by betraying you or sending somebody to come in and trick you or betray you. This could be this ex, but you're too strong. You gain some type of strength. This is sneaky shit they trying to do. It's getting illuminated. This mother figure has been giving this person money. They're not giving this person money anymore to keep doing this, or has been paying a dark high priest or dark high priestess to keep this up. They're no longer doing this. They could be broke. Yeah. Some of you have a lot of options, but you have a specific option coming in. Although it's been a while, it's coming in as a stable offer. This person will not be making you cry at night. You will not be in regret for choosing this person. This person does not have any third parties. Somebody will not be celebrating when this does come in. They're going to be wanting to get back on your good side. You may even be getting pregnant from this person that's coming in, this new person coming in. This person got to stop, because now it goes from you bullying somebody that's your ex or your ex baby mama to now bullying somebody's wife that's pregnant. That's not okay. It's like, damn, you really can't just let this go. Wow. Because this person, I said wife that's pregnant. Look, you can't let this go. Emperor in reverse. Y'all broke up. Look at this. Emperor in reverse, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. You really can't let this go. Y'all broke up because they're married. You had the collective, you fumbled. Somebody just will refuse to let you go. But I refuse to let you go. I remember I was watching something yesterday, and it was guys, it was like, what does a girl have to do to get you to fuck off, basically? And the dude was like, just say no. Or how many times do they have to say no? The dude said, like 3 or 5 dudes was like, all they have to do is say no once, I'm gone. So I was like, respect. I don't believe that. But respect, for some of you, I kind of do. But respect. And then another dude was like 2 times, you know, I'm not going to be pressed. You know what I'm saying? No means no. But I'm still going to try. I'm like, And then another guy was like, she going to have to call the police. And this is giving something like that. You could have called the cops, or you could have taken something to court. Something don't feel right. What is that? Holy Spirit, what's that feeling? Something about, they're realizing that whatever abundance they were trying to siphon from you, they're not going to be able to. And they're also, realizing that whatever type of wish fulfillment that they was trying to manifest off of you, boom, they can't do that. And they're also realizing that all the fuck shit they was doing, or most of the fuck shit they was doing in the background, it's look like all of it, because all the swords are in reverse. This 7 of swords is now in reverse. So whatever they're doing will be exposed. Yeah, somebody, they gotta let you go. You got another mission with someone else. But they don't want to. I refuse to let you go. But there's going to be a death if they don't stop playing. What's the death? What's the death? What's the death? He loves you, or he's going at the top of the deck, right? This person coming in, whether you believe it or not. Yeah, they don't want you to get with this person. So they're paying time, money, and energy. They spend time, money, energy, and resources to make sure that this don't come in. They're lying. They're doing anything that they can do. They're keeping you in court. They're fucking with the kids. They're doing anything they can do to keep your eyes on them. They're starting cases with you. They're trying to make sure that your mind is so you can't use your discernment because you're not in your right mind. So that's why wholeness keeps coming out. Because it's like you're in this state of mind when you feel in control. You got to learn to stay in that state of mind and know that weapons will form, and they may even be intimidating, but they won't prosper. So remember, God also made you more than just a conqueror, okay? I'm saying, speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, the enemy created war, but you know that giants, they do fall. Speak over yourself. Yeah. Somebody wants you to stop healing. This is death. But somebody realizes they can't do anything to stop you from healing. So the death is that this Pisces and this group got to stop coming up against you. They got to stop sending their flying monkeys against you. Because it's like 100-0. You're like undefeated. They can't do shit. As a minister to you, a minister to myself. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. This emperor cannot win at all costs. No more. No. Yeah, but this little bitch is watching. This person not an emperor. This bitch is watching you get justice, watching the justice system work for you like you knew it would. High priestess, you knew you was going to. After all this has passed, somebody is traveling to do some stupid shit where you're going to get the victory, and how you're going to get the victory is ignoring this silly bitch and all the little silly bitches. About 4 of them that's pissing you off. Ignoring these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If this is in love, ignoring anybody that you feel like is not for you. Praying before you make a decision. Because that can alter the way it could go. Somebody may not be for you, but they look like they could be, for you. They may not be. Using that discernment and praying about these decisions before we make them is allowing God in, because you're supposed to keep him in every decision you make. But then it's also directing you into the choices, the work, the person, the restaurant, you know what I'm saying, that you need, that's going to suit you better. Yeah, somebody, they trying to work on turning this wheel of fortune, but they're not going to be prosperous about this. All you got to do is keep ignoring them. If you say what you say, make sure if it's court, you got your evidence, you got what you need and stuff like that. But nah. Let me go ahead. It's 8:05. Okay. Let me hear it. All right. Somebody's going to be, somebody, you could be ignoring this person or these people right now, and they're in regret. They're like, fuck, man. What did I do? I just want to sell out the Karma Waters with the collective. But it seemed like, they got over the betrayal. While you was in the energy of that betrayal, you could have been wanting the people that put you in there to fix it. Now you're out of that and you realize how dangerous that is. Yeah, you did a lot of reflection, a lot of inner deep diving. And I feel like that's attracting this emperor towards you. Or if this is another emperor or somebody else that picked somebody else over you because of that cat or whatever, somebody was just, I don't know. They didn't get wish fulfillment and they are going through judgment. So, they said we have multiple soulmates, and if you had a couple of ones that didn't make the cut, they're realizing they didn't make the cut. Somebody wishing they can give you equal give and take now. But they can't come towards you. Damn. Somebody chose what looked good, not what suited them. What suited them, but they may not felt like looked good for them, their image. But it was going to suit them. What looked good on the outside, what felt good on the inside, they didn't go for. They went for what looked good on the outside. That is what it didn't suit them. So somebody's breaking up with somebody because they realize this bitch don't smell good, look good, feel good. Somebody could have judged you for something they not finding out somebody else struggles with. How is that for a reading? Somebody chose somebody else that could even be worse off than you when they actually look at the scheme of things. Somebody could be feeling like they're overworked, something's not fair. I don't fucking know. Somebody could be acting immature. Somebody doesn't want to say sorry. They just keep spending time, money, and energy on some type of work, but you keep getting out of it. It's not affecting you. You're sleeping well at night. Somebody just won't stop doing something. I'll have to go back in on this, possibly. I might or might not. I don't know. Somebody just won't stop doing something. Yeah. Well, that's your reading, you guys. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you get everything you need to get done, and have a great weekend. I'll see you. If not later on today, I'll see you tomorrow morning for Sipping with Sophia. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Love you.